Most people don't really think about what they'd do if the power went out for days or if a flood hit their area. We just assume things will keep working like they always do, but then life gets messy or a real doomsday type situation hits, and that's when being prepared actually matters. In that case, having some solid survival gear means you don't have to panic. You can still eat, stay warm, and keep moving. So, in this video, we'll show you 25 doomsday survival gear and gadgets every prepper should carry. All the updated prices and purchase links are listed down in the video description. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. When disaster hits and cold rain soaks everything you own, fire becomes more than comfort. But wet wood and useless matches can leave you stranded in the dark. But that's exactly when the Procamptek fire strip roll proves its worth. This isn't just some fancy camping gadget. It's a 55-foot roll of wax-infused timber pulp that burns like it was born to defy bad weather. Here, each strip is fully saturated with oxygen-free wax, so it lights up easily even if it's raining or snowing. And once it catches, it burns hot and steady. The best part is how simple it is to use. You just pull out a bit from the center, rough it up between your fingers to expose the fibers, and it's ready to spark from a ferro-rod or even a weak lighter flame. It's completely waterproof, windproof, and compact enough to tuck into a small plastic puck case that disappears inside your fire kit or bug-out bag. Sure, you might need to fluff it a little before lighting, but once it's going, you've got a reliable flame that refuses to die out, even in freezing wind. When you're cold, wet, and desperate for warmth, this little roll becomes more than tinder. When cell towers crash and radios fail, silence becomes more dangerous than the storm itself. That's where the Gotele XQUAD steps in. It's your off-grid link when communication systems go down. This little unit doesn't need Wi-Fi, satellites, or even a subscription. It uses its own mesh network to keep your group connected. You can see the live location of up to 30 people at once, all within a range of 5-meter GPS accuracy, which is actually a lifesaver when you're trying to regroup in chaos. It stays alive through long nights in the wilderness with its 48-hour battery life, and its IP67 waterproof rating gives you confidence that rain, mud, or even a river crossing won't stop it. What really makes it stand out is how effortlessly it keeps everyone organized. No cell service, no signal bars, just reliable positioning and simple messaging between units. In disaster zones, dense forests, or remote trails, it gives you the one thing you can't afford to lose: communication. The Gotele XQUAD doesn't just track, it connects, it protects, and it brings order back to the silence. When you see smoke, feel the sting in your throat, or hear the word chemical, your body's first instinct is panic. But the Avon Protection NH15 is built for exactly that moment. This escape hood gives you those precious minutes to breathe safely and think clearly when everything around you turns toxic. You can slip it on in under 30 seconds, and it immediately seals around your head, blocking out chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear threats. The low-profile filters don't just look sleek. They make it easier to move in tight spaces or crowded areas without snagging on debris. Its wide viewing lens lets you keep visibility even in low light or thick smoke, which matters more than people realize when you're trying to find your way out. There's even a reflective patch on the back so rescuers can spot you quickly in poor lighting. The NH15 offers 15 minutes of full respiratory protection, which might not sound like much. But in an emergency, 15 minutes is time to escape, regroup, and live. Plus, it has a 5-year shelf life, so you can pack it and forget it until the day you really need it. It's small, light, and designed for one purpose: buying you time when the air itself becomes your enemy. In any real survival or combat situation, heavy bleeding can end a life in minutes. That's why the SOF Tourniquet is one of the most trusted tools carried by medics, soldiers, and serious preppers. Designed for one-handed use in high-stress situations, it delivers fast, precise compression that can stop arterial bleeding and save a life. Its 1.5-inch reinforced polyester strap glides smoothly through a rugged composite buckle, tightening without snagging. Plus, the machined aluminum windlass rod, crafted from aircraft-grade metal, gives you consistent torque and unshakable durability. Once tightened, the tri-ring lock system secures the windlass firmly in place, while the tourniquet retention assistance clip keeps it steady for one-handed use. Here, a built-in slack indicator wedge ensures proper tension, and the time tag lets you record the moment of application. Lightweight, compact, and low profile, it won't catch or snag when folded in your kit. Every piece of this tool has been designed for reliability under chaos, from battlefield conditions to remote wilderness injuries. Whether you're treating a teammate, a family member, or yourself, the SOF Tourniquet gives you the control to stop the bleeding, stabilize, and survive. When the air turns toxic and you can't afford to take a single unfiltered breath, the Mira Safety Evak Pack steps up as your all-in-one CBRN survival system. It's a complete defense kit, gas mask, filters, and radiation protection, all packed into one tactical leg-mounted pouch for fast deployment. Here, the CM6M full-face respirator offers panoramic vision and a comfortable airtight seal made from durable bromobutyl rubber that resists chemical agents. Inside, you get two high-performance filters. The NBC77SOF, which blocks nuclear, biological, and chemical threats, and the VK530, which shields against smoke and other toxic fumes. Add in Mira Ki potassium iodide pills, and you're protected even during a nuclear fallout. Plus, the drop leg pouch keeps everything secure and ready to grab in seconds, with room for hydration gear and a canteen hookup. Whether it's urban evacuation, wildfires, or nuclear emergencies, this kit keeps you breathing clean air when the world around you turns poisonous. Built for comfort and mobility, the Evak Pack lets you move fast without sacrificing protection. When crisis strikes, speed matters, and ordinary first aid tools aren't always enough. The Leatherman Raptor Rescue combines 6 key tools in one compact, heavy-duty package: medical shears, strap cutter, ring cutter, ruler, oxygen wrench, and carbide glass breaker. These aren't basic scissors. They were created with input from EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters, specifically for trauma care where precision and speed are critical. The blades, made from 420HC stainless steel, slice cleanly through clothes, bandages, or other medical material without dulling fast. Its tungsten carbide glass breaker smashes car windows instantly if someone is trapped, while the built-in oxygen wrench ensures you can quickly access emergency oxygen tanks. Professionals value its balance and usefulness, pointing out that it replaces several individual tools, though some note it feels heavier than regular shears. The MOLLE-compatible holster keeps it ready at a moment's notice. In disaster or survival scenarios, this isn't just a set of scissors. It's a compact emergency kit, capable of cutting rings, breaking glass, handling wounds, and managing urgent medical needs. When help is far away, it can genuinely make the difference between life and death. Clean water is basically liquid gold when civilization falls apart, and the Grayl GeoPress Ti is like carrying a portable purification plant in your backpack. This isn't just a water bottle, it's a titanium fortress that turns contaminated water into safe drinking water in just 8 seconds. Crafted from CP4, Grade 1 titanium, it's lightweight yet quite strong, and its capacity fits neatly into any pack. It uses one-press filtration to remove viruses, bacteria, and protozoan cysts, giving you safe hydration straight from any freshwater source. And the outer titanium cup doubles as a cooking vessel, letting you heat water or meals over coals or an open flame. A one-way silicone valve lets you add electrolyte or sports drink mixes without compromising the filter. Paracord D-ring loops help fill water in precarious situations, while the wide spout delivers water fast enough for filling other containers. With virtually no setup and a flow rate of 5 liters per minute, it's actually so fast. So, in Doomsday situations, the Grayl GeoPress gives you safe drinking water, cooking ability, and peace of mind, all in one lightweight, tough package. When the lights go out and darkness takes over, the Nitecore EX7 isn't just a flashlight. It's your personal beacon of survival. Pumping out a 6,000 lumens, this tactical lighting system can pierce through the blackest night, making it perfect for doomsday scenarios where streetlights and buildings offer no guidance. It features 3 customizable beam patterns, letting you adapt to search missions, patrolling, or even outdoor work in uncertain conditions. P boasts a maximum beam distance of 500 meters and a runtime of up to 570 hours in moonlight mode, so it's designed to last when you need it most. Powered by a single rechargeable battery, it's convenient, reliable, and built to handle tough environments. Special modes like strobe, lumen shield, and search give you options for signaling, scanning, or tactical use. Whether you're clearing debris, navigating collapsed structures, or patrolling your perimeter, the EX7 delivers superior illumination and versatility. In a doomsday scenario, it isn't just about seeing. It's about being prepared, staying safe, and maintaining control in an environment where darkness could otherwise become a serious threat. With this flashlight, you've got eyes where others see nothing. Now, when chemical or nuclear threats make the air itself dangerous, the Mira Safety Mop 1 CBRN suit becomes your personal survival bubble. This isn't some disposable hazmat suit. It's military-grade protection adapted for civilians who want serious, reliable defense. Unlike typical mop gear, which is usually impermeable, this one uses semi-permeable construction with embedded carbon spheres, allowing the suit to breathe while still blocking deadly agents. That means you can wear it longer without the exhaustion or dehydration risks that come with traditional suits. Durable and built for extended use, it lasts at least 30 days under typical conditions and can withstand up to 10 washes. If it's never exposed to direct threats, it can even last up to 10 years. The digital camouflage pattern adds an extra layer of tactical versatility, while superior puncture resistance keeps you safe from sharp hazards. In doomsday scenarios, chemical plant explosions, biological attacks, or nuclear fallout, the Mop 1 isn't just protective gear, it's your survival cocoon. Essentially, it transforms a hostile environment into one you can survive, giving you a fighting chance when conventional safety is gone. When it comes to survival or outdoor preparedness, a strong flashlight isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely vital. That's exactly what the Olight Seeker 4 Pro delivers, both in performance and reliability. Its light pumps out 4,600 lumens, blasting through darkness as if it were daylight. But raw brightness isn't the only standout feature. Its dual charging system makes it incredibly practical. You can recharge it through USB-C with the included smart holster, or use the MCC3 magnetic charging cable. That holster does more than store. It automatically locks the flashlight securely and releases it instantly when you need it, while also preventing accidental activation that could reveal your location. The beam itself stretches an impressive 260 meters, making it excellent for security sweeps, nighttime signaling, or navigating rough terrain. Durability hasn't been overlooked either. The Seeker 4 Pro is built tough, with a design that's earned rave reviews for its dependability. In its moonlight mode, it can run continuously for up to 15 days without recharging. And with its IPX8 waterproof rating, heavy rain, splashes, or full submersion won't slow it down. All in all, this flashlight combines versatility, power, and rugged construction, a gear that could easily prove life-saving when the situation turns critical. Next up is the 72 Pro Survival System from Uncharted Supply Co. This setup arrives in a 36-liter waterproof backpack filled with more than 60 professional-grade items made for 2 people, including water filters, food rations, first aid essentials, and signaling gear. This isn't just a kit. It's a full survival package designed with input from medical experts and first responders. Every piece has a dedicated slot in clearly marked pockets, and survival directions are printed on the inside liner so you can locate items without wasting time. The bag itself also works as a flotation device, while the removable plastic side panels can act as splints or even substitute as snowshoes, adding multi-purpose use to the pack. Not only does it keep everything dry during downpours, but the roll-top closure adds an extra seal against water. Owners highlight the smart organization and durable build, noting it sits comfortably even when packed full. The kit even contains protective gear like thermal gloves, ballistic-rated goggles, and filtration masks, showing that survival often demands teamwork and protection from hazards. A few people mention it's a pricey purchase, but if you want a ready-to-go pack that covers nearly every survival requirement for 3 days or more, this system delivers. Well-organized, reliable, and prepared for real emergencies. When you're far from civilization, even a small injury can quickly escalate into something dangerous. The Adventure Medical Kit Sportsman 200 is designed to handle that reality. It's essentially a portable emergency room that supports up to 4 people and can address everything from minor scrapes to major trauma. This is far beyond the usual collection of adhesive bandages. Inside, you'll find trauma pads for controlling heavy bleeding, EMT shears capable of cutting through clothing in seconds, and an irrigation syringe for cleaning deep wounds to prevent infection. Plus, each section of the kit is clearly labeled for specific types of injuries, so even under stress, you can grab exactly what's needed. The external map shows the layout of supplies at a glance, and the reflective material ensures visibility in low-light conditions, whether by headlamp or firelight. Users consistently praise the kit's thoughtful design and quality supplies, though having some first aid knowledge makes it much more effective. With gear to manage cuts, burns, sprains, and severe bleeding, it's a kit that helps you stabilize emergencies until professional help becomes available. Now we've got the 4-week emergency food supply kit from 4 Patriots. Inside, you get 192 servings spread across 11 recipes, delivering roughly 1,300 calories per day to keep you fueled during extended emergencies. Everything comes sealed in 26 Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, giving it a shelf life of up to 25 years when stored properly. What makes it unique is the emphasis on comforting meals like macaroni and cheese, creamy stroganoff, and fluffy pancakes, because eating familiar food can help maintain morale when conditions are stressful. The triple-layer Mylar keeps out light, oxygen, and moisture, ensuring the food stays edible even when storage isn't perfect. Many users note the meals taste surprisingly good compared to typical survival rations, which is a big plus. Some do mention that the calorie count may be on the lower side for people doing heavy physical tasks, but for basic survival needs, it works well. Everything is hand-packed in the US, and the directions are straightforward enough to follow even with limited cooking options. In a prolonged crisis, power outage, or survival event, this kit provides dependable nutrition and comforting flavors that make difficult times more bearable. When you find yourself isolated in dangerous terrain with no way to call for help, then the ACR ResQLink AIS personal locator beacon instantly becomes your connection to the outside world. It's basically a rescue beacon that combines satellite communication with local AIS transponders, giving you the best possible chance of being located quickly by search and rescue teams anywhere on the planet. And once you activate it, the ResQLink AIS sends out your exact GPS location along with local alerts and a 121.5 MHz signal, so rescuers know exactly where to find you. Plus, it sends a 406 MHz distress message with GPS coordinates to a global satellite network while simultaneously alerting nearby vessels through the automatic identification system. It also features NFC technology, allowing users to access diagnostics via a smartphone and verify that their distress message has been received through the new return link service. And for water emergencies, it can be installed in a life jacket and automatically activates upon inflation, immediately signaling rescuers. It also combines global satellite coverage with local rescue awareness, providing peace of mind that help is on the way. In Doomsday or isolated scenarios, this beacon isn't just a gadget, it's your lifeline to survival and connection to the outside world. Well, when it comes to survival, fire isn't just comfort, it's life. The Titan Survivor steel Ferro-Rod is built to spark flames even when matches, lighters, or your patience fail. This isn't some tiny keychain gimmick. It's a full-size survival tool that reliably generates sparks in conditions that would render most fire starters useless. Scrape it with the back of your knife, aim the 3,000-degree sparks at your tinder or magnesium dust, and then you're cooking or signaling in no time. The Ferro-Rod is rated to spark more than 12,000 times. Plus, the handle itself is woven with 9 feet of Titan's Survivorcord, basically 550 paracord, snare wire, fishing line, and waxed jute all in one. So, in an emergency, you've got instant access to cordage for traps, repairs, or shelter. Oh, and the end of the handle features a high-decibel, waterproof emergency whistle, perfect for signaling when you're in trouble. Whether it's freezing temps, pouring rain, or extreme cold, this Ferro-Rod works when everything else fails. Honestly, fire might be the difference between surviving and freezing out there, and this tool delivers every single time. Alright, have a look at the Survival Axe from Off-Grid Tools. So this isn't just a regular hatchet, it's basically a Swiss Army knife in axe form. Packed with 31 essential tools, it's designed to handle almost anything the outdoors, or a doomsday scenario, throws your way. The full-tang all-steel axe head, paired with a lightweight glass-filled nylon handle, gives it a perfect balance of strength and manageability. The resharpenable hatchet blade can chop wood, clear brush, or even handle light demolition. Need to drive in tent stakes or tear apart a broken deer stand? The hammerhead and claw have you covered. And it doesn't stop there. Hidden inside the handle is a 6-inch bimetal saw blade that folds out and locks securely, ready to cut through wood, plastic, or whatever else you encounter. At the base, you've got a car escape tool with a seatbelt cutter and window punch, while the gas valve shutoff wrench with a built-in bottle opener is handy in emergencies. Weighing barely over 1.5 pounds, it's compact enough for a glove box or bug-out bag. So, overall, this axe isn't just a tool, it's your mini toolbox. Sometimes a standard paracord just doesn't cut it, especially when survival requires more than rope alone. That's where Titan Survivorcord comes in. Rated to hold up to 620 pounds, this cord conceals 3 hidden survival tools in its inner strands: a fishing line, waterproof tinder, and a utility wire. Developed originally for Special Forces use, it's essentially a compact survival kit wrapped inside durable cordage. One cord can help you fish for food, start a fire even in wet conditions, build snares, or make antennas, saving you from carrying separate gear for each task. The utility wire is 30 AWG brass, strong, conductive, and non-magnetic, perfect for small traps, improvised antennas, or even campfire cooking wraps. The fire-starting tinder is paraffin-impregnated jute fiber, which ignites quickly, giving you warmth and cooking ability when other options fail. Essentially, this cord turns a simple rope into multiple life-saving tools, packing fishing, fire-starting, and wiring capabilities into every foot. For anyone serious about survival, it's a space saver. You get a lot of gear in a single, easy-to-carry product without having to juggle multiple items in your pack. In survival situations or when regular life collapses, sometimes digging becomes essential, whether you're making a campfire pit, clearing rubble, or setting a defensive trench. That's where the SOG XL Entrenching Tool earns its place. Far from being just a shovel, this is a compact folding survival tool crafted from high-carbon tempered steel for maximum toughness. You can dig through dirt, chop at light obstacles, and even saw roots with its serrated edge. Thanks to its clever 3-part folding mechanism, it shifts from a traditional shovel to a 90-degree pick, which is great for busting through frozen soil, packed ground, or even ice. The triangular handle provides a solid hold and also allows the tool to be hung when not in use, while the twist lock system keeps it stable under heavy use. Users report that it handles rocky terrain, sand, and dense earth without bending. The trade-off? Its smaller size means big digging jobs take more effort, so it won't replace a full-size shovel if you're moving lots of soil. Even so, it comes with a ballistic nylon sheath that clips onto a belt or tucks neatly into a bag or car. When survival means building shelter, moving debris, or prepping firewood, this tool gives you the rugged versatility needed to keep going. If you're lost, injured, or separated from your group, making yourself heard could mean rescue, or being left in danger. That's where the Titan emergency signaling whistles shine. They're not ordinary whistles. Their piercing 120 decibel blast can travel over a mile, making them ideal for signaling across rough terrain or in noisy conditions. The P-less design eliminates moving parts that could jam, freeze, or fail, so you can rely on them no matter the environment. Each whistle also comes with about a foot of Survivorcord, a survival-grade cord containing fishing line, fire-starting tinder, and a metal wire for multi-purpose use, basically a mini survival kit in itself. The spring-loaded clip attaches securely to backpacks, belts, or mollywebbing, while the bright orange finish ensures it's easy to locate in an emergency. Users appreciate the whistle's sheer volume and durability, noting that the dual-chamber design produces a distinct sound. The intensity may be startling in quiet areas, but that's exactly the point. Loud, rugged, and cleverly designed, these whistles provide a reliable way to summon help, coordinate with others, or alert people to danger when voices alone can't carry. If normal knives or weapons won't cut it, the United Cutlery M48 Hawk Harpoon steps up. Think of it as a survival multi-tool in weapon form. It cuts, pierces, intimidates, and even doubles as a spear if you lash it to a shaft. Made from a single piece of 2CR13 stainless steel with a black oxide coating, this harpoon is razor-sharp right out of the box, with a curved blade and piercing point designed for maximum effectiveness. Lashing holes let you attach it to a wooden shaft for hunting or defense. At 8.25 inches overall, it's compact enough to carry discreetly, yet large enough to handle serious tasks. Solid steel construction means no bending, no breaking, and the blade excels at both slicing and piercing. The rubberized sheath keeps it secure on your belt, though one-handed removal can be tricky, sometimes requiring two hands, a minor inconvenience for such a capable tool. In Doomsday scenarios, it becomes your go-to hunting weapon, fishing implement, and last resort defense tool all in one. It's a piece of gear that, when society breaks down, could be the difference between a full meal and going hungry, or between safety and vulnerability. The M48 Hawk Harpoon isn't just survival ready, it's survival smart. When cell towers are down and the internet is gone, the Kaito KA500 becomes your literal lifeline. This all-in-one emergency radio isn't just about catching signals, it's about keeping you informed when it matters most. First off, it has a dynamo hand crank generator, so even with no batteries installed, you can generate power. Pair that with its 180-degree adjustable solar panel, and you're basically self-sufficient for light and communication. The KA500 goes beyond a basic radio. It tunes into AM/FM, 2-band shortwave, and 7 preset NOAA weather channels, giving you real-time alerts for hurricanes, storms, and other emergencies. Hidden under the solar panel, there is a 5 LED reading lamp, perfect for tents, cabins, or power outages. There's also a built-in flashlight, and a USB output lets you charge your phone or small electronics via the hand crank. And it runs on 3 AA batteries, though the batteries are not included, or via an AC/DC adapter or USB cable. So, where information equals survival, the KA500 delivers critical intelligence, from weather threats to emergency broadcasts, keeping you informed, safe, and one step ahead. Sometimes a regular knife just won't cut it, and that's where the off-grid knives Caiman Gotele XL comes in. This isn't just a knife, it's a beast of a tool, combining the reach of a machete with the precision of a Bowie blade. Measuring 7 inches, and it's the largest fixed-blade knife off-grid has ever made. The blade shape is inspired by the Caiman EDC and Caiman XL folders, refined into a full-tang, cryogenic D2 steel fixed blade that's lean and extremely versatile. Plus, the slightly textured G10 handle is ergonomic and comfortable, fitting both large and extra-large hands, with or without gloves. Every detail has been thought through, including the custom Kydex sheath with OG Low Pro belt attachment, keeping your knife lower on your hip for easy, all-day carry. Whether it's processing firewood, building shelter, hunting, or defending your position, the Caiman XXL delivers in every scenario. In Doomsday situations, it becomes your primary cutting instrument, tackling everything from daily survival chores to critical defense, with the confidence that comes from owning a truly professional-grade blade. Next, we've got the InstaFire Tactical Kit. Well, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill lighter or match set. It's a complete fire-starting system designed to work in conditions that would defeat traditional methods. And it gives you multiple ways to create fire. At the core is the InstaFire Pocket Plasma Lighter, which produces a single arc plasma flame that resists wind, rain, and snow. It also includes a 100-lumen flashlight that runs for 2 hours on a single charge, plus an extendable, bendable neck for reaching tricky spots. Then there's the InstaFire Ferro-Rod, a last-resort spark generator that works even when soaking wet, sending out a shower of 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit sparks while producing a 1,000-degree Fahrenheit flame that can boil water or cook a meal, even without wood. For added versatility, 2 InstaFire fire ropes, compact enough for your pocket. Plus, the kit's multiple slip pockets and 12 elastic loops keep your gear organized, while comfortable molly straps attach securely to a backpack. Weighing just a bit over 1 pound, this tactical kit ensures that in doomsday scenarios where hypothermia or hunger is a real threat, you'll always have reliable fire to stay alive, cook, purify water, or signal for help. When disaster strikes and temperatures plummet, proper shelter can mean the difference between life and death. That's where the Go Time Gear Life Tent proves its worth. Packing down to under 9 ounces, this compact emergency shelter expands into a 2-person tent capable of reflecting up to 90% of body heat, helping to keep hypothermia at bay. Constructed from puncture and tear-resistant PET mylar, it's designed to withstand punishing winds and heavy rain, giving you protection even in the harshest conditions. What makes this shelter so adaptable is its multiple uses. It can be strung between trees as a standard tent, wrapped around the body like a makeshift sleeping bag, or spread out as a ground cover. Setup is quick, only a few minutes, though space can feel tight for 2 larger individuals during long stays. A 120 decibel survival whistle is built in, capable of reaching rescuers from more than a mile away. The included 20-foot length of 550-pound paracord functions both as a tent line and as a multi-purpose cord for emergency repairs. Ultralight, compact, and simple to carry in any bug-out bag, this shelter is exactly the kind of equipment that could separate survival from danger in freezing or stormy conditions. Starting a fire in bad weather can feel impossible, and in survival conditions, failure could be deadly. The UCO Stormproof Match solves that problem. Unlike standard matches, these heavy-duty sticks measure over 4 inches long and burn for up to 25 seconds each, even after being submerged in water. Whether it's rain, snow, or high winds, these matches keep burning. Built for the worst environments, they allow you to boil water, cook food, stay warm, or signal for help when everything else fails. A single kit provides over 5 minutes of total flame time, all in a compact, rugged container. Even after soaking, the matches can be relit, ensuring you always have dependable fire on hand. In survival situations, whether after a hurricane, tornado, earthquake, or during rugged outdoor trips, maintaining warmth and preparing food is crucial. The Titan Stormproof Match Kit guarantees that fire will always be within reach. Compact, durable, and built for extreme reliability, it's like carrying fire in your pocket, ready when nothing else will work. So, that was our list of 25 doomsday survival gear and gadgets preppers should carry. Thanks for watching. Feel free to reveal your thoughts in the comments section and share this video if you find it helpful. And to know more about outdoor products, reviews, and buying guides, you can visit our website, gooutdoorzone.com.